there, everybody. It is me here, Gerda, coming to you with a live stream today. This is the first time in such a long time that I've actually gone live. It's just crazy. I hope I know what I'm doing still. But yeah, for those of you watching this live stream or maybe the recording for the first time, I'll quickly introduce myself. As I said, I'm Gerda Muller. I'm a clinical psychologist by trade. I'm a group private practice owner. I've got two private practices, psychology based, of course, down in Brisbane. I live about 6.5 hours drive from my practices in a little small coastal town. And other than being a practice owner and psychologist, my day job now is to be a private practice success business coach and mentor, where I help allied health practice owners build a practice they can't stop smiling about. And I've literally just hopped off a 90-minute Zoom training with the members of my Private Practice Success Academy. And today that entire 90 minutes was dedicated towards getting customer feedback within their private practices. I made recommendations about the best type of survey to use, how to use it, you know, all of the ins and outs. But I wanted to come to you guys as the general private practice success community, just with a really brief reminder about the importance of getting customer feedback. It is very, very dangerous for us, as it is for any other business owner out there, to get complacent when it comes to customer feedback. And I think especially for us as mental health and allied health business owners, you know, there is such huge demand for our services. It is very easy to be complacent because there's always clients, right? I think if you have a client problem, it really forces you to be focused on customer service, because if you do not do a great job, you will not have a business. So it's so important for us, despite the overwhelming demand, to make sure that when we provide a service, that it is top-notch quality. And not just think that, of course, I'm doing it. You need to know that you are doing it. You need to know that your customers, in our instance, our clients, think that we are doing it. And don't just think because you are doing what you've always done that is still what your customers or clients, in our instance, desire. It is really, really important for you as a business owner in our industry to have structured ways of obtaining customer feedback, so that of course you can do things about it, so that you can improve it. And when I talk about customer feedback, I'm not talking about the clinical feedback that we might get from our customers, right? So within my private practice, for example, you know, there's the pre and the post intervention assessments, such as the DAS-42, session 1 and 6. There might be strength and difficulties questionnaire, session 1 and 6, if you work with kids. We also do the SRS, the session outcome rating scale, after each session. We do the ORS, the outcome rating scale, over the course of treatment. I'm not talking about those clinical interventions, which is still a very important part of your customer journey. What I'm talking about here is that customer, the client experience as a whole of your business, you know, dealing with everybody that's part of the business. And it's important for you to have a way to obtain that feedback in a way that customers or clients, in our instance, of course, feel excited and safe to be able to provide that service. You know, having loyal customers is so good. Any business owner will tell you that, because if you've got customers, clients, again, I should probably just say clients in our instance, if you've got clients that is raving about your service through word of mouth, that is amazing organic marketing that costs you nothing. I don't know about you, but my reputation as a clinical provider and my reputation as a business owner is very, very important to me. I don't think there's anything as important to me as the reputation of my practice, which is called the Psych Professionals. So it's so important for me to know that every client coming through our doors is having an amazing experience. And if they aren't, I want to know about it. And I want to set up an environment where clients feel safe and comfortable to provide that feedback so that we can actually look at it. Yes, we might not be able to change everything based on what clients want. I mean, we've got a lot of clients and we know that we can't satisfy everybody. But at least what I want to do is make every client feel heard, feel validated through their feedback, and use that information to inform potentially policy changes, process changes, procedure changes, maybe having data to provide feedback to specific clinicians, even to specific teams at the practice, front desk, admin, back of office, clinical. There is so much that you can do with client feedback. So you will be really dropping the ball, so to speak, if you are not tapping into that. This is a very important part of not only building your reputation, but maintaining that reputation. So important. And especially when you have a growing practice, when you move from a solo practitioner to bringing one person on board, to bringing another person on board, and another and another. And yes, you're going to have your operating manual, you're going to roll out and onboard your new team members with the goal that they're going to provide a similar level and standard of care and service to your clients. But you can't just assume it's going to happen. You need to check, you need to make sure, right? At the end of the day, accountability, that buck stops with you as the practice owner. So you need to check in with your clients and make sure that the quality, the level of care that you are here to provide is exactly where it needs to be. And if it's not, you need to know about it so that you can put things in place to fix it. So important. So if you've not done a survey of your clients of late, doesn't matter how you do it, you just need to do it. Get out there, make it something important for your clients, important for you to focus on, so that you can keep on building and therefore maintaining, as I said, especially as you grow and new people are coming on board and you're not the one doing all the clinical work, answering the phones anymore, other people is doing it. So you can make sure that you're maintaining that level of care and service that you want to be known for. This is how you stand out in a highly saturated market right now and in the long term. Okay, gonna leave it at that. I hope that was helpful. As always, I look forward to hearing your thoughts, your opinions, your suggestions, your input, your questions. Feel free to pop that in the comments below. I will speak to you soon. Bye for now. And remember, as always, I'm here to help you build a practice you can't stop smiling about. Until next time, it is bye for now.